A viral X post is all you need to know ahead of an election day. Tyler Durden reports at a lengthy post by an American who says that he can't stand Donald Trump, but is still going to vote for him rather than Kamala has gone viral, and for good reason. It goes on to explain here that in an astounding 56 million views at the time of writing, here it is, and we have the summary. Essentially, this man, Jason, also known as Bitcoin for Freedom on X, says that despite his disagreements with the personality of the president, or former president now, he agrees that the policies matter more than personality. Check out some of the highlights of why he's going to vote for Donald Trump despite the pushback or even his own criticisms of the man's character. Number one, he will bring Elon Musk into his cabinet to be the efficiency czar and get rid of waste. This alone may be the best single reason to vote for him. And for many of us, I also agree with that. I think Elon Musk may not have the best intentions long term with his AI and his brain control, but when it comes to getting companies working well, and if we can treat America a little bit more like a business on the economic side, maybe we can actually get somewhere. Plus, he will bring Robert Kennedy Jr. into his cabinet to make America healthy again. He will finally get to the bottom of why our food companies are destroying the health of our children. This is vital. And even me and our RFK Jr. obviously disagree on plenty of policy issues, especially on abortion or other things like that. But he is really, adamant about getting to the bottom of the vaccine schedule and also the FDA's corruption and why they're okaying so many chemicals in American food. It'd be miraculous if we could make certain chemicals illegal like they're seen in Europe and Australia. He said, I'm also sick of the way that the media lies continuously about real Donald Trump, starting with the incessant racism claims. They're just nonsense. The latest thing I learned, he sent his plane to fly Nelson Mandela home after he was in jail when the U.S. wouldn't do it. Racist? No. I'm also sick of the U.S. being embroiled in foreign wars. Trump will keep us out of them again. He's just crazy enough that foreign nations will stand down. They have no fear of Kamala. They will fear him. Now, Trump sees his country as fundamentally good, and Kamala sees it as inherently evil. We know that. Democrats tell you that this country sucks, that it's been a criminal empire, and that they need to reform it by giving loans to black men. Trump says this country is good, it's just been corrupted by some very dark people like Kamala Harris. I'm not talking about her skin color. Trump will also end the nonsense of the open border, which makes our country less secure, less financially stable, and brings in millions of people illegally who compete for Americans' jobs. The government has to print billions to care for the illegals. That makes all of our dollars less valuable and makes prices zoom upwards. He will also stockpile Bitcoin, which that's questionable, that's good or bad. He will keep men out of women's bathrooms and women's sports. And he has a heavyweight personality and negotiator. Kamala is a phony personality and a lightweight negotiator. We've seen the art of the deal played out miraculously when Trump even crossed into North Korea with Kim Jong-un or sat at the table with Vladimir Putin and was able to keep peace in Crimea. That obviously went away very quickly, as when Biden got in, we were less than 12 months put into a massive war. And you say, we're not at war with Russia? Yes, we are. The people who want Kamala Harris to win are the most annoying people in the country. They've pushed pronouns, masks, endless vaccines, cancel culture riots, blatant racism towards whites, gender confusion, undermining the U.S. Constitution. Now, he will upset the current political system. He was nearly the victim of assassination 3 times, really actually only twice, and he keeps going. He's not the best in interviews, but at least he puts himself out there. I disagree. Over and over, Kamala hasn't done a single press conference. That's actually true. Everything she does is scripted. Lastly, Harris and the media trying to prop her up hid Biden's cognitive decline. They accuse real Donald Trump of being a threat to democracy, yet she was installed as a nominee with no votes. She wants to pack the Supreme Court. She wants to eliminate filibuster. She sued Robert F. Kennedy to keep him off the ballot, and the threat to democracy is Trump nonsense. Those who support Harris look at Trump supporters as vile, stupid, ignorant, and fascist. They disown family members or disinvite them from Thanksgiving dinner that they support Trump. This is disgraceful. The last few here, every time she talks, I try to give her a chance, but she is the most phony and condescending politician I've ever seen. Ever. I can't do it. I won't do it. She and those who support her are resistant to voter ID and believe that requiring an ID is racist. Is it more racist to believe people from the inner city are perfectly capable of securing a government-issued ID or believe they are incapable? That about sums it up. So many people today are investing in gold and silver with my friends at Goldco. Goldco is not only the best way to invest in your future, but it remains the first and foremost intentional position to secure your retirement, your savings, and your IRA. No matter what it is, even a little bit of cash, you've got to transfer into real gold and silver at vnngold.com. That's vnngold.com. They'll hook you up today. Now, right now, when you reach out to them, you can get a free 2024 gold and silver investment kit plus up to a 10% instant match on qualified purchases of bonus silver, essentially free money in your pocket. So if you don't trust the stock market, which a lot of people are feeling a little bit scared about, if you feel like crypto is a little bit too crazy, maybe you're just walking around and you have a little bit of cash and you want to put it into something that kings have trusted from a company that's trusted by thousands of Americans for hundreds of millions of dollars of investments. Check out my friends at Goldco at vnngold.com. You're not going to want to miss it. Get the kit today, plus the 10% instant match at VNN Gold.